Trading on the go? Here's First MetroSec Go for you. Easily open your account today with this app. You can download the First MetroSec Go app through Play Store or App Store for free. If you already have it on your device, simply open the app and click Sign Up Now. Next, you need to create a user ID, read and agree to the terms, and provide these information. Once you're done, click the link on the email verification set. Now, let's complete your account application. First, input your account information. Then, provide your user information. Next, accomplish the investor profile form. Almost there! Read and agree to the terms and conditions. Then click Agree. You will then receive your reference number through the app. Don't forget to save this number because you will need it for your initial deposit. Next, upload or take a photo of these requirements. 1 valid ID, 3 signatures on a piece of white paper, proof of address, and proof of bank account. If you're self-employed, there are additional requirements. Now let's fund your account. You can make your initial deposit through bills payment, online fund transfer, over-the-counter deposit, or remittance. The minimum 5,000 pesos or $100 can be used to invest in stocks, funds, and bonds. There is no maintaining balance required. Next, you will need to verify your identity. Simply take a photo of your ID and take a selfie. You're all set. An email confirmation will be sent to you in 2 to 3 business days. Happy trading! For more information, visit our help center at help.firstmetrosec.com.ph. All the options and convenience within your reach through International Finance's best online broker and best online trading platform for 4 years in a row. With First MetroSec, it's your future first. We put your future first. Backed by the Metrobank Group, First MetroSec provides the best service through different tools and platforms. You can invest in multiple assets in pesos and US dollars. Diversify your portfolio with the country's leading managed funds through FundSmart, and gain access to the country's best trading platforms through web or level up with Pro. Plus trade anywhere with First MetroSec Go. All this and more through the trusted and multi-awarded First MetroSec. Easily open your account today. Start your investment journey today with First MetroSec. Here's how to open your account online. First, go to the First MetroSec website and click Open an Account. Select whether you're a Metrobank account holder or other bank depositor. For a seamless application, prepare these requirements in advance. Tax identification number or TIN. An active email address. Valid ID with 3 signatures on a white paper. Proof of bank account and proof of address. For non-Metrobank account holders, a PRC ID or driver's license is required. You must also make an initial deposit of at least 5,000 pesos or $100, which you can use to invest in stocks, funds, and bonds. There is no maintaining balance required. Once all of the requirements are prepared, you may proceed. Next, completely accomplish all the online forms. Once done, you will receive an email verification. Just click the link on the email to proceed. Then, upload the required documents you've prepared. And that's it, you are now done with your application. Note that it will take 2 to 3 business days to activate your account. Once your account is activated, you can access your First MetroSec account through your desktop or laptop, tablet, or phone through the First MetroSec Go app. For more information, visit our help center at help.firstmetrosec.com.ph. All the options and convenience within your reach through International Finance's best online broker and best online trading platform for 4 years in a row. With First MetroSec, it's your future first. Trading on the go? Here's First MetroSec Go for you. Easily open your account today with this app. You can download the First MetroSec Go app through Play Store or App Store for free. If you already have it on your device, simply open the app and click Sign Up Now. Next, you need to create a user ID, read and agree to the terms, and provide these information. Once you're done, click the link on the email verification sent. Now, let's complete your account application. First, input your account information. Then, provide your user information. Next, accomplish the investor profile form. Almost there! Read and agree to the terms and conditions. Then click Agree. You will then receive your reference number through the app. Don't forget to save this number because you will need it for your initial deposit. Next, upload or take a photo of these requirements. 1 valid ID, 3 signatures on a piece of white paper, proof of address, and proof of bank account. If you're self-employed, there are additional requirements. Now let's fund your account. You can make your initial deposit through bills payment, online fund transfer, over-the-counter deposit, or remittance. The minimum 5,000 pesos or $100 can be used to invest in stocks, funds, and bonds. There is no maintaining balance required. Next, you will need to verify your identity. Simply take a photo of your ID and take a selfie. We're all set. An email confirmation will be sent to you in 2 to 3 business days. Happy trading! For more information, visit our help center at help.firstmetrosec.com.ph. All the options and convenience within your reach through International Finance's best online broker and best online trading platform for 4 years in a row. With First MetroSec, it's your future first.
Alright, no? So, hello everyone, no? Mayong gabi sa tanan. How are you doing, no? I hope ma-safe mo diha, no? Safe mo on your own and also sa inyong mga loved ones diha, no? And first and foremost, salamat kaayo for spending your Wednesday evening with us, no? Sa pagtambong ani nga webinar. And essentially, no, we're going to answer the question, unsa gyud di ay na ang stock market? We are very humbled no sa pag-attend ninyo aning session, and it's our honor and pleasure to serve you today. And as you might have observed, no, we are delivering this in Bisaya, no. So especially for those na ang dialect kay Bisaya, we wanted to conduct this session especially for you, no. Para rather than the usual na English, no, ma-deliver po nato in Bisaya para mas masabtan pa jud nato unsa jud na ang stock market investing. So makatuna nato karong gabi una ang basic sa pagpamuhunan sa stocks, mga risk kabahin sa stocks, unsaon pagkita og kwarta sa stocks, ug unsa ang matabang sa First Metrosec kung mag-buy and sell ta og stocks. Now to introduce myself, no, by the way, I'm going to make this na mix siya, no, Tagalog, Bisaya, and English, no, but mostly magbinisaya ako para mas magkasinabot yun ta. Now, to introduce myself, I consider myself to be medyo swerte sa kinabuhi. Kay pagkapanganak pa lang jud nako, naa na dayon ko'y Bilyones. Again, ako di ay si JP Bilyones. Sa una, no, after I got out of college, no, nanarbaho ko, and when I got my salary, no, I would say it's above average paying na trabaho. Pero for some reason, I've been doing that for a couple of years, pero wala taon ko nakatigom og kwarta. And worst, baon ko sa utang. No? So imagine na wala ko'y tinigom, baon pa jud ko sa utang. However, na ubang tao dira, no, nagmasid-masid ko sa akong mga friends and circle pod, na yung mga tao nga murag wa sila problema when it comes to handling their finances. So nangutaan ako sa akong kagalingon. Unsa ba ginabuhat sa mga taong naay kwarta o unsa pod ang mga ginabuhat sa mga taong baon sa utang? And when I asked myself those two questions, it led me no to become a personal finance and investment literacy advocate, no. Ang ako ang passion and purpose gid sa kinabuhi kay pag-educate og more Filipinos unsaon pagtigom sa ilahang gihaguan na kwarta, and hopefully consider to achieve no their financial goals, they can consider to invest their hard-earned money. No, kasi for some reason, no, perti natong paningkamot sa tong kwarta, no, we work so hard with our jobs, pero pag dawat na to sa kwarta, the way we spend it, murag wala na to siya gipaningkamutan. Currently, I'm the Business Development and Market Education Section Head sa Mindanao Desk of First Metro Securities, ang stock brokerage house sa Metro Bank Group, no. That's the reason, no, why I know how to speak Bisaya kay taga Davao gid ko. No, akong family is na diri sa Davao, pero nag-eskwela ko sa Cebu jud, no, high school and college. So kabalo jud ko mag Bisaya, no. Mo na reason no why I am able to conduct this session in Bisaya. And as you can see from my professional certification, no, ang akong expertise, or I would say circle of competence, nag-revolve lang ani nga mga topics, no, kanang unsaon pagtigom og kwarta, unsaon pag-budget, and unsaon pag-achieve, no, or pagplano sa inyong mga financial goals and how to achieve it. And of course, unsaon pag-invest sa mga stocks, sa mga mutual funds, UITFs, bonds. And for those of you na gusto pod actively trade og stocks, I can also talk about technical analysis. Now, ang pinakaganahan jud nako sa among company is that we have an opportunity to come to work every day to do something that we really love. Laban na sa kuan na mao gini akong passion and feel nako this is my purpose. Labon na sa amo ang team, no, sa business development and market education team, every time we conduct sessions, we are invited for seminars, nami opportunity to inspire people na ma-upgrade ang ilahang money management skills. Kabalo ko kamo na mo'y strategy na how to make the most out of your money karon. Pero baka na aming mga other tips no to level it up further. And of course, mag-create pod mi mga awareness sa mga daghang investment opportunities na syempre legitimate, affordable, and of course accessible. Labo na in this day and age na we are in a very advanced and very digital na society. Now sa una, nag-conduct me sessions ani on-site and face-to-face, and you can see here some photos of that, no? But tungod sa pandemic, nag-shift me to a webinar format, no? And that's the format that we have this evening. Pero very amazing kayo ang mabuhat sa technology kasi it enables us to add value wherever you are located, no? Sama na ako diri sa Davao. And kamo, I'm not sure where you are coming from. I'd like to know, no, ang demographics sa atong attendees karon. We have 37 participants. Para lang makabalo kung asa mo karon naminaw, no, nagtanaw, pwede ninyo i-chat, no, sa Zoom. Asa mo karon nahimutang, no? Asa mo mundro nagtanaw, no? Can you please just chat? Ayan, we have here Lianolin Vito from Panabo. Doon lang kayo na sa Davao, no? Less than an hour away. Si James, taga CDO, no? So, tsada kayo na dira, no? Medyo frequent po ko sa CDO, no? Makabisita po ta dira panagsa. So, napoy mga taga Cebu, no? Si Ma'am Ofelia, no? So, may gabi diha. Si Ma'am Karen from Cebu also. Daghan mga taga Cebu karon, no? Glacy, no? Napoy mga taga Mandawi, no? Medyo doon lang na siya sa Cebu City, but napoy mga taga Mandawi dire. And even, no? Napoy mga taga Zambales, no? And I don't think Bisaya ang native dialect, no? I might be wrong, no? But yeah, but syempre, no, ang Bisaya, daghan-daghan man po na sila na location, no? Napoy mga taga Bacolod City like si Kevin Garcia here, no? So Bacolod ang naibalaan nako, no? Ilonggo ang local dialect at adra if I'm not mistaken, no? So mayong gabi diha Kevin, no? Ana po yung mga ano, I think mga frequent attendee namo diri like si Raysan, taga Bukidnon, Manolo Fortich ata ni. No, so kani taga Mindanao jud. And Natalie from Hong Kong, mga OFWs, no? We have Natalie, IC from Singapore, no? Yan Antique pod, no? Mga Visayas ni nga area. But I think Antique also Ilonggo, pero siguro na siya a little bit shift, no? Baka Antiqueño ba na or something, or Karayan, no? Baka mali ko. Arnold also OFW from Saudi, Paul, Argao, Cebu, yan, Qatar, Hong Kong, and also Maldives, no? So I'm very happy, no, nga grabe na to ka spread out, no? And imagine mo ni ang power sa technology kasi bisag na ako diri sa Davao, no? I can share insights, add value to you bisag you're all over the world, no? From other countries and even diri lang sa Pilipinas. And for me, that's really amazing. Now, I think because of this interaction na to pagsugod, no, makita po nato ang demographics sa stock market investors sa Philippines as of 2022. No? Imagine ninyo guys, no, there are over 100 million in population sa Pilipinas. At as you can see sa slide, there's only 1.7 million stock market accounts. So kung kuntahon na to na, that's around 2% lang of the population. Kasagaran pa gyud sila online account holders at 1.25 million. Kasagaran po sa ilaha are locally employed, makita nyo dra 75.3%. Pero na po gaining interest from OFWs and students. So I think makita po ninyo sa chat, no, nga daghan gyud nga locally employed na sila diri, no. Daghan taga diri sa Pilipinas na nag-attend karon. Pero na po percentage nga mga OFWs, no, as you have seen diya sa interaction nato sa chat. But again, na po yung mga estudyante, no? So if you're a student in attendance this evening, no, pwede ninyo i-chat kung asa mo na school nag-a-attend ka ron, no? Para makabalumi nga estudyante ka. Okay, but I hope nakita ninyo ang dynamics, no, or the demographics ng mga investors. And makita po ninyo diri sa chart, no, nakasagaran po taga Metro Manila, no, 81.5% taga Manila. Pero the rest of the country has yet to catch up, mga taga Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao. Labon na kita mga Bisaya speaking, likely taga either Visayas or Mindanao ta, no? Imagine that, no, ang mga Bisaya 3.7% of the 2%. Labon na kung asa po ko diri base, diri ko sa Mindanao, no? So that's 2.5%. So kung sumadahon nato ang taga Visayas o taga Mindanao, 2.5 plus 3.7, that's around 6% kapin, no? 6% kapin ang nag-invest lang sa stock market in Visayas and Mindanao. And that's just 6% of the 2%. So pretty yung gamaya. Pretty yung gamaya, guys. So that leads me to my next question. How about kamo, no? Sa mga 46 participants nato karong gabi una, na ba mo'y stock trading or any form of investment account? Pwede ninyo i-chat yes or no. Alright, sige. Yan. And let us know po if you're, for example, na may stock trading account, yung man First Metrosec, shout out na lang po diha, no? Para makabalo mo that you are our existing clients. Alright, so I'm getting answers already, no? Kasagaran, yes, no? Nag-answer dire like si Leonelyn, Alan, some no po, si Glacy. Also, mga yes, April, Cyril, no? Kasagaran siguro, kadaghanan sa inyo, ha? Yan, napoy nag-adra nga FMS account holder po dahil sila. So I'm very happy no nga ubay-ubay po dahil sa inyo dere are existing stock market investors already. And ako I'm also humbled in further pag yun nga despite nga existing na namo existing stock trading accounts, nag-attend gyapon mo aning basic session about stock market investing. No? So siguro ganahan ninyo masabtan pa further no unsa ba jud na ang pag-invest sa stock market. And some of you here, no, na pinag-mention din rin na mga nag-trade sila pero other markets like Forex ilang gina-trade. So, yan. No? So, thank you for sharing that as well. But kasagaran no, when I asked this question during a webinar, syempre, ang naa, masulti ginag-yes. Pero sabi kung wala pa, maulaw pa man na sila, no? Kay, syempre, siguro gina-consider pa lang nila and you actually came to the right webinar. Kasi, karon we're going to really discuss the basics, no? Unsa man gyud na ang stock market investing. And because of that reason of your interest to really continuously learn, mo nang reason nga nung kami sa Business Development and Market Education team, we conduct financial and investment literacy sessions sama ani. Now, fortunately for us, no, and kami, we are very humbled by opportunities that has come our way, no? Kaya we are regularly invited by private, public, and academic institutions, no? Sama sa Jollibee Foods Corporation, Department of Trade and Industry, University of the Philippines, even among regulators, si Philippine Stock Exchange, mga collegiate na mga organizations, sama sa JCFAP, JFINEX, ano pa no, klase-klase na sila sa entrepreneur society pa and mga OFW no, I'm not sure wala ko nakita kayo nga from UAE diri ganiha but from time to time we get collaborations po with the Filipino Times to touch base with the OFWs diha sa UAE. Now, not only that, no, bisag mga government agencies, no, tama ta Bureau of Fire Protection, Department of Education, and even si Bureau of the Treasury, kung naa sila offering sa mga bonds, usually namin mga sessions together to encourage no Filipinos to educate them more, unsay mga advantages sa pag-invest bonds, and of course, no, to help them get started sa pag-invest ana. No, so I'm just sharing this with you to para mapakita sa inyo ano ang depth sa amo ang gina-spreadan no. Siguro for some reason no ganahan siguro sila sa amo ang market education na style, the way we deliver our presentation kasi we get invited regularly. Now, i-improve pag ginamo na further ang overall webinar experience no kay karon we're going to do it in a lecture type kasi syempre stock market basics man siya. But in the future, no, we are actually conducting also mga gamified na mga sessions. Kasama sa nang makita ninyo diha sa screen karon. Nga tipong dili lang mo diha maminaw, no, but also you become a game participant. And syempre, since game siya, na siya ipapremyo most of the time, no. So I hope no you like and follow our Facebook page para the next time we're going to have that kind of session. Imagine that no na kay learning experience where number one, nagkat-on ka and at the same time nalingaw pa jud ka, no? Bonus lang pod kung makadaog pud ka, di ba? So watch out for those types of events na mo, no? So I hope nakita ninyo no what we do here labo na sa among team no sa business development and market education. But after that a short introduction lang, that will bring us back to our session no karong gabi una ang tuyo jud nga nung itambong ta ani nga webinar. We're going to talk about stock market 101. And mo ni siya atong pagkastoryahan karong gabi una. Una, unsa gyud na ang pag-invest sa stock market. Ikaduha, masabtan nato karong gabi una nganong ang mga company naga-issue di ay og stocks in the first place. Kasi again, dili lang na ingon nag-invest ta kay gusto ta mo kita, no? Dapat nanay ano no, nakasabot pud ta unsay rason ngano day nag-issue sila sa stocks in the first place. Ikatulo, makabalo pud ta karon unsaon nato pagkita from stocks. So syempre no dire gyud ta excited kay we want to earn more money, no? And very timely po ni siya karon, no? Kay padulungay na ang 13th month pay. So hopefully baka makakita mo idea dire, and if you like it, then you can consider na ibutang a portion of your 13th month, no, sa pag-invest stocks. Ikaupat, tudluan pud ta mo, no, unsaon ninyo pagpili og nindot na stocks. Nalabo na sa inyo siguro dire na may existing accounts with First Metro Sec. Dili pa mo sure kung unsa yung gusto paliton. I'm going to share you a strategy later. And of course, brief, pakita na ko sa inyo ang stock picks ni First Metro Sec as of this moment. And lastly, syempre, no, makita pud na ninyo towards the tail end no nga unsaon sa First Metro Sec pagtabang sa inyo ha when it comes to your stock market investing journey. Okay? So I hope klaro na sa inyo ha, no? So kung namin mga pangutana in any part of the presentation, no, na ay Q&A panel sa Zoom diha sa makita ninyo diha sa inyong Zoom, no, na Q&A diha. Some people ginabutang nila sa chat, no, but ang usual mangundagan sa akong presentation medyo interactive siya, no. So rest assured dili lang mo lingkod dira maminaw mo, but really na mga activities later. So kung dito niyo butang sa chat, medyo mudaghan na siya, no, and baka mabaon siya. So para ma-filter siya, dito ta sa Q&A sa Zoom, ibutang ang pangutana para unya sa live Q&A portion, matubag nato na siya tagsa-tagsa. Okay? So if you're ready, no, can you please chat ready, no, para makapadayon na ta sa pag-discuss aning mga points of discussion nato. Yan, salamat Glacy, no? Ready na. Alright, thank you James, no? Ophelia, ready. Ayan. Salamat kaayo, no? Ayan. Let's get started na si Sir Felix, no? Ayan. Thank you everyone. Alright. Sige, thank you for that. Pulse check lang na ako na, no? Kasi syempre dili ko kabalo what's happening behind the screen. I don't know, no? This is my way to know nga naa pa mo dara, no? And thank you to the 52 participants nga naa karong gabi. So kung napod may mga kaila, feel free to invite them po, no? So bago pa man ta nagsugod. Alright, so sugod na ta, no? Una, mag-discuss ta sa basic concept sa pag-invest sa stock market. So essentially guys, kanang stocks, it represents part ownership, no? Mura kag ano ana, part owner sa isa ka negosyo. Now, since traded na siya nga stocks, publicly listed ang tawag ana. So if you are a shareholder or stockholder of a business, mura kag na nag-iya sa business without having to run the business. So dili jud nga ikaw nga stockholder ka tapos tawagan pa ka nga oy tabangi mi dere kay opening time na, no, wala pa mi ka limpyo or something, dili nga na, no. You're a shareholder, no, so you own the business, part of it, no, depende sa number of shares nga naa sa imuha, but you don't have to run the business itself. Now kanang term na stocks, no, usahay ginagamit na siya interchangeably with the term equities, no, mo na usahay maglibog tanong sa man equities ay sa man stocks, no. Usahay dili mo dapat maglibog ana kay parehas ra ang duha, no. Stocks equals equities, no. Ang mas academic or mas formal na term sa iyaha is equities, pero in common language stocks ang tawag ana. Okay, so synonymous lang ng duha, no, wala nay kalahian. Alright? So, kinsa man din ang nagapalit og stocks, no? Syempre, it could be either individual or mga kumpanya mismo or mga institutions, di ba? So, sila naman nag-iya po na sila og stocks sa laing kumpanya. Syempre, they want to invest that money with expectation na mo-grow na siya in value in the future, no? Kung sa ang stock price, that's growth sa ilahang nga investment. But not only that, no, ikaduha po niya pamaagi, pwede po sila mukita og dividends ana nga kumpanya. Kasi syempre, you're a part owner of the business. If mo declare ang board of directors nga muhatag sila portion sa ilahang kita, then passive income na nimo in the form of dividends. Okay? And kaning stocks, gina-buy and sell po na siya, no, in a certain market. Tawag na to ana stock market, no, 'di ba? So man tawag sa iyahan no nga It's a market pero stocks ang kinabaligya. So there is a Pilipinas, we have the Philippine Stock Exchange. Now, pag mag-invest na sa stock market, tungod man gud nino when you labo na sa inyo kung na may experience sa pag-invest sa stocks or sa pagtuon ninyo about investing in the stock market, we acknowledge nga naagi volatility, no? Naagi paglihok sa presyo sa stocks over the short term, no? Na siya volatility ang tawag ana, no? So, due to the short term volatility sa imong nga stocks, nindot na kwarta ibutang diri si stocks is if naa kay long term perspective niya. So for example, ang imong goal is to invest that money for your retirement, no? So that's an appropriate na goal and appropriate po ng stock na butangan og kwarta kasi let's say your retirement is pila 15, 20, 25 years pa down the road. Then you can make the most of the higher potential returns sa stock market, no? But again, in the short term, medyo lihok din na siya ang stock market. So dili nindot nga idea nga atong short-term goals or short-term fund nato ibutang nato siya sa stock market, no? Kasi mas maayo na siya ibutang sa money market ang short-term funds nato, no? So again, ang ibutang nato nga kwarta sa stock market is for our long-term na mga financial goals. Okay, I hope klaro na siya, no? Now, essentially pag nagbutang tag kwarta, no, pag nag-invest ta sa stock market or magpalit tag stock sa isang company, we are putting money sa principal drivers sa economy kasi these are the companies that are also mga dagkong kumpanya pod, no? And later I'll show you the top 30 stocks right now. Now, isa sa pinaka ginapangutana gyud sa mga baguhan na investors is this, no? Ngano din nag-issue na ang mga company og stocks? Nganong nagabaligya man sila stocks nila, di ba? Essentially, no, they issue stocks in order to raise capital, no? So, pasabot ana ginabaligya nila ilahang stocks para maka-raise sila og funds para sa different business operations niya. And makita nyo diha, lain-laing example, no? Pwede sila mag-expand sa ilang facility. Pwede sila mag-increase sa ilang store network, no? Tungkol sila bagong mga stores. Or let's say, they want to enter new markets, no? So, pwede po kung mag-introduce sila bagong product sa market, pwede po nila gamiton, ibaligya nila ilang stocks to raise capital. So again, all of these ventures kailangan og capital or funding. And one of the ways that they can do so is to sell their stocks. Now, sometimes no na po yung mga companies nga nag-issue sila because they want to pay off debt. Okay, so syempre as an investor no, marag diha po ta maguna-huna no. Nindot ba mo palit aning stock sa company if their purpose is to pay off debt, no? So that's one of the things na isulod nato sa tangunahuna when we go into those types. Now, if medyo complicated pa gito siya, no, I want to make it simpler, no. Murara po na siya, no, kanang pag-issue sa company og stocks, mura po na siya nikuha sila og isa ka slice sa pizza, no, di ba? Tibok na pizza na siya different slices. Kung mag-issue na og stocks ng company, murag nikuha na sila isa or duha ka slice. Let's say they sell 20 or 30% of the business, di ba? Now, buhaton nila ang slice sa pizza, i-divide na nila into a certain number of stocks, no? Depende, millions, no? And for each of those stocks, i-offer na nila sa public at a certain price per stock. So like in this case, ang example na to, 250 pesos nila gibaligya ang isa ka stock. So pag ginabuhat ni sa company for the first time, no? First time na exchange ang stock sa company with money sa investors, ang tawag ani kay initial public offering or IPO, na di ba? Usay madungog nato sa news IPO, no? IPO sa din ang IPO, no? So it's initial public offering. And this is what we call the primary market. Kay mo ni ang first time nag-exchange ang stock sa company with kwarta sa investors. Now, again, no, in certain conditions, labo na sa market, no, syempre naman sila other means po to raise capital. Number one, pwede sila mo borrow on their own or pwede po sila through the public, no, pinaagi sa ginatawag na to nga bonds. But that's beyond the scope sa atong discussion today. we're going to focus on sa stocks. Kasi na yung mga instances sa market na mas prefer nila ibaligya ilahang stocks kasi nga mas dako sila ma-raise na capital rather than their other option na panghulam o kwarta. Kasi 'di ba, kung mahulam sila kwarta either through bonds or on their own through mga financing capabilities nila, kung mangutang mangud sila kwarta, they have to regularly pay for the interest atong ilang utang and with the promise pagyud na ibalik nila ang principal after a certain term. No? So, nay mga conditions sa market na usahay mas favorable to sell stocks rather than borrow money. And when that happens, then they can actually go for stock issuance kaysa pangutang o kwarta. Okay? And sometimes no companies do a mix of those, no. Sometimes mga corporations sell pud sila og bonds, na pud sila stocks pud. Okay? Now, yun lang, ang trade-off ani is if ibaligya nila ang shares sa company to the public, they'll have to abide sa mga regulations, syempre sa mga bodies, no? Sama sa SEC, PSE, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas o syempre BIR. And this is the regulating body sa stocks, no? So again, this is one of the ways for you to avoid mga scams, no? Make sure na yung regulating body ng investment na gina-offer sa inyo. And in this case, sa stocks, money sila ang regulating bodies. Now, karon human sa initial public offering or IPO, kanang stock malist na siya sa Philippine Stock Exchange. So money atong ginatawag, no, ganiha primary market, karon secondary market na. So sa secondary market, composed na siya atong gusto mo palit og mamaligya og stocks. So katong mga namalit sa IPO, pwede na nila actually baligya ang ilahang stocks sa gusto nila nga presyo. So ang ilang gusto nga presyo tawag ana kay ask price, di ba? Kay naa sila stocks, ganahan nila ibaligya, pero ang ilang pangayo atong stock nila mao na ilahang ask price. Ang mga interesado nga mopalit, pwede po sila magbid alang sa mga stocks. Sa mga gusto na katong namaligya, no, pwede po sila mamalit ato, no? Siyempre, no, they are buyers, di ba? And siyempre, pwede sila mopalit sa gusto nilang mapanag-iya. And siyempre, no, kanang mga buyers, pwede po na dili po sila muuyon sa presyo sa sellers. So, sila po, moana po sila nga, palito na muna, pero ani lang nga presyo. Okay? And tawag na to ana is bid price. Okay? And as a licensed trading participant, pag naay buyer and seller nga magkasilabot that they want to buy and sell at the same price, as a licensed trading participant sa PSE, ang role sa First Metro Securities mao ang pagpadali sa pagpalit ug pagbaligya og stock sa among mga kliyente. And they can do that gamit among online platform or katong mas convenient na option, among First Metrosec Go mobile app. Alright? So, asa ba ta makita ani nga mga transactions? So, dili ta mosulod sa discussion nato sa regular trading hours, no? Kano sa man diin na naga-trade ang stock sa market. So, para mabalaan lang ninyo, I'm going to share with you ang regular trading hours. So, kanang market, it pre-opens at 9 a.m. Again, pre-open at 9 a.m. So, pwede ka mag-post of orders up until it opens at 9:30 a.m. Alright, so actually pwede kang mag-post sa gabi pero ang receiving yun ana sa PSE is from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Now mapansin ninyo no na ay red diha no, red na pie. So during that time from 9:15 to 9:30 modifications and cancellations dili na pwede, no. So pwede lang nimo ma-modify and cancel your order from 9 to 9:15. Now, after ana, magsugod na ang morning session, no? Continuous na siya, automatic ang matching and acceptance sa order based sa best market price available ana ang time, no? So, syempre, unsa ang pinaka barato na willing to sell ang sellers and pinakamahal na gusto mo palit ang buyer. So, kung mag-match na siya, that's when there's a transaction na mahitabo. And kanang mga transactions, makita nato na sa ginatawag nga ticker tape, no? So i-discuss natin na siya sa sunod na slide, no? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, padayon ng trading kutob alas 12, no? So from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. mo take og recess ang market, no? So naga-recess pa ng market, no? So mag-break na siya in the middle of the day. So during this period sa market recess, orders can't be entered, modified or canceled, no? So walay lihok during that time. Now after that, magsugod ang afternoon session 1 p.m. onwards na siya. Up until mag-pre-close siya from 2:45 to 2:50 p.m. No? But sama sa opening ganiya, napoy period nga pwede lang ka mag-modify and cancel. And kutob lang na siya 2:48 p.m. So from 2:48 to 2:50 p.m. Dili na pwede mag-modify and cancel sa orders. Now after that, no, ang market, no, from 2:50 towards 3 p.m. natay ginatawag na run-off period. So during this time, limit orders lang at closing price can be entered, no? So pasabot na during that time isa na lang ka presyo, no? Isa na lang ka presyo for that specific stock trades. But the rest of the day, pwede maglahi-lahi ang presyo sa transactions. Okay? But during sa run-off, isa lang gina ka presyo. Okay, I hope klaro na ni siya sa inyo, ha. As I mentioned ganiha, no, kung imong i-on ang imong paborito nga news channel or ablihan nimo ang imong stock brokerage account, na kay makita dira na maglihok-lihok, di ba? So this is what we call the ticker tape, no? That's what I was mentioning ganiha, no? So diri na to makita ang impormasyon sa mga traded na stocks, no, katong nagkasinabot na buyer and seller, nag-match sila at a certain price, diri na to siya makita nga transactions. So natay tulo ka information na usually makita dire. And in this example, makita ninyo dira MBT 66 o 1,360, no? Unsa di pasabot anang mga symbols and numbers, no? Say kung tanaw ta sa news, mura man nag-ano siya, mura man siya abi nato nag-end ang salida, no? Pero nagpadayon man gihapon siya, wala man naman ang news, no? But actually, those are stock transactions yun. And you can see there, ang una is the stock symbol, no? Sama ani nga example, MBT. That is actually short for Metropolitan Bank and Trust Company. Ikaduha, mo na inyo makita nga presyo. So that is the price nga nagkasinabot ang buyer and seller nga i-trade ang stock. O ikatulo, mo na ang total number of shares nga na-transact. Okay? So 1,360. Now, i-try na itong summarize ni siya guys, ha. So nagsulti ka na to ang ticker tape that 1,360 shares of Metrobank was traded at 66 pesos per share. So manay pasabot ana niya. And you can apply that same, no, sa uban, no, makita ninyo dira sa nagdagandagan. But no, those are the actual stock transactions. Okay? So karon tan-awon nato kung nasabtan ba jud ninyo, no? Ana ko sa inyo, ha, no? Dili lang ko diri mag-lecture. Ako mangutana pug ko sa inyo, ha. Tan-awon nato kung nasabtan jud nato, no? Butang ta, nakita nato ni nga mga detalye sa ticker tape, no? Select lang, no? Hindi na ko pakita tanan. Kanang tulo lang. Let's try to check, no? Unang pangutana, what price did URC trade? Unsa nga presyo? Sige, can you please chat, no? Unsa nga price nag-trade si URC? Ayan, so Brent C, no? 120.2, ayan. Nice, no? Sige, keep it up, no? 56 na data ka participants right now, no? So thank you for attending. All right, that's correct, no? That's 120.2. Next question. Pila ka shares of SMPH was traded at 31.7? Pila ka book shares of SMP? Abtik kayo. Papo ko na humang pangutana. Yes, you are correct, no? 600 shares. All right, sige. Last question. What stock traded at 2.07 pesos? Unsang nga stock traded at 2.07 pesos? Ayan. Uban, kompleto pa lang tubag, no? But yeah, MEG, no? MEG or that's Mega World. Ayan, no? So mga bright kayo atong attendees this evening. No? Salamat kayo sa inyong participation, guys. Oh. Mula gina akong paraan nga makabalungan na pamodera, no? So salamat kayo. Okay. Now, karon nakasabot na taan na, no? Karon na tayo mabasa og ticker tape, no? Sunod na pangutaan na ani, pila ang minimum number of shares na pwede natong mapalit, no? Kasabot na to sa dynamic sa stock market karon. Gusto ko mapalit ang stock, pila ang minimum number of shares na mapalit, no? Nanay mga tubag ang uban, no? But let's move on to the next slide, no? Diri na nagasulod atong discussion sa tawag nato nga board lot, no? So kanang board lot mo na siyang minimum number of shares required, no, para mapalit nimo ang isa ka stock in a certain price range, no? So dili siya flat answer nga isa lang ang minimum number of shares, no, like 10 shares minimum tanan, no, dili. Depende ang minimum number of shares sa price range sa stocks. Okay? So diri po ta makabalo kung pila ang kailangan nato para maka-invest sa stock sa company na gusto nato. So sige, no, again for better appreciation, gaan na tong example na actual para makabalo ta kung pila ang minimum. So namoy makita dira tulo ka company, no, with closing prices as of November 8, 2023. So una nato example si Pure Gold. Nag-trade na siya at 28.25 pesos. So pagtanaw nato sa board lot table, between siya 5 pesos and 49.95, di ba? So since it's between that price range, we know that the minimum number of shares, tapad niyang column, is 100 shares. Okay? So, pasabot ana pila ang minimum para maka-invest ka kay Pure Gold? 100 times 28, estimated mga 2,900 para maka-invest ka kay Pure Gold. Okay? So, kani pong 100, mo po na ang increments niya, no? Dili lang na siya minimum, hang 100 minimum, pwede na dahil siya butal ang afterwards, dili. It's minimum and increments thereof. So pasabot ana makapalit kay Pure Gold in batches of 100 shares. 100, 200, 300, 400, so on and so forth. Pwede butal, no, pero dili na siya normal board lot. Tawag nato ana diha is odd lot. And na price differential side ako kahit mo na nga, let's limit the discussion to the normal board lot. Okay? So next, let's look at SM Investments Corporation, no? Makita niyo it traded at 819 pesos. So wala na siya dito sa previous na price range. Na siya sa 50 to 999.5 pesos na price range. And makita ninyo ang minimum number of shares that can be traded is 10 shares and increments of it, no? So 10, 20, 30, 40. But if you're going to ask the minimum lang, unsaon pa pila para maka-invest kay SM, so multiply lang ninyo 819 times 10. So pasabot ana, that's around 8,200 pesos maka-invest na ta kay SM, no? Say maka-ano ta ba, maka-hunahuna pud ta, no? Nagtotal sa una siguro nga ang pag-invest sa stock market kailangan og milyones, no? Yan, bilyones unta pero milyones lang, no? But right now, nakabalot na nga dili day kailangan. Couple of thousands lang makasugod na. Mao na tong rason, no, nganong even students na po yung mga students nga nag-invest sa stock market. Na sila accounts with stock market, mga brokers, no? Kaya, no, affordable siya. Now, next, no, we have here PLDT or TEL, no. Makita niyo it traded at 1,230, closing na siya today. So it's already greater, no, than 1,000 pesos, no, lampas na siya sa previous price range. And as you might have observed, dili na 10 shares ang kailangan niya, 5 shares na lang minimum kailangan. So in this case, no, multiply lang ninyo ang 1,230 times 5, so naalang na siya sa mga 6,200 pesos. Maka-invest na ka kay PLDT or TEL. Okay, so again, the purpose of this slide is to emphasize, no, nga dili nimo kailangan og daghang kwarta in order to invest sa stocks, no? So again, no, kahit few thousands lang pwede tayo. And as you might have observed, no, I don't know if napansin ninyo, no, if you look at the table, no, samtang nagasaka ang presyo sa stock, ang minimum number of shares required para makaparticipate ka nagaubos pod. And mao gid akong ganahan, no, sa stock market, no, kay dili siya ingon nga ma-filter out ang asa imong pwede ma-investan gyud, no, to a very high degree, no, kasi as the price of the stock increases, the minimum number of shares required also decreases. So na opportunity to participate gihapon despite nagsaka na iyang presyo. Okay? And siguro, no, just to cap off this slide, no, usahay man gud makakita ta nga ay kailangan din ako og 6,000 or 8,000 pesos para maka-invest ana, no? But you have to remember, no, for example, si SM Investment Corporation, paliton nimo siya at 819 pesos times 10, that's around 8,200. Yeah, to know siguro, no, medyo sakit siguro ng 8,200 kwaon in one trade lang, no. But I have this quote na ganahan kay ko, no. This quote tells us that price is what you pay, 'di ba? Mo na imong ginabayad, no? Price imong ginapay. But always think of the other side of the coin. Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. 'Di ba? So imagine that, no, with 8,200 pesos you become a part owner of a big corporation such as the following na makita ninyo dire. And I think, no, uh, I hope maka-provide siya better insights sa tuwa that price is what you pay, but remember the value that you are getting. Okay? So again, you don't need a lot of money in order to invest. Now after this, no, kabalo na ta sa minimum, no? Move on ta sa next frequently asked question. Unsaan day nato pagkita og kwarta sa stocks, no? For example, karon na nag-iya na tag stocks sa atong gusto na company. Unsaon na to pagkita? Syempre, no, this is investing, pamuhunan ni, so we're expecting that we can earn money from it. So first way for you to earn is through price appreciation, no? So, 'di ba, investors gusto sila mapalit og stocks because of its potential sa pagtubo in terms of stock price. So, mo na, no, nga siguro madungog ninyo from time to time either sa social media or sa inyong mga kauban na bantog na panultihon, no? Or I'm not sure, no, baka mga deep lang na Bisaya speaking people ang nag-attend rin nakasabot ato, no, kanang bantog nga panultihon. Kanang, 'di ba, na ano lang na siya, no, more common phrase, no, simply put, no, 'di ba makadungog man ta ana na for you to be able to earn money sa stocks, you need to buy low and to sell high. Okay? So buy low and sell high because that's price appreciation. Syempre, no, palit nimo siya barato, baligyan nimo siya higher price, then that's one way for you to earn. Now, kaning presyo sa stocks, nagadepende na siya sa supply and demand market forces, no? I'm going to give you some examples. For example, ang existing shareholders, no? Na sila hawak ana nga stock. Let's say dili nila gusto ibaligya ang ilahang stock, so gusto lang nila kuptan, they want to hold it. So pasabot ana ang supply sa market, ang available stock sa market na willing to be sold, gamay lang. Now, what if, no, nindot ang prospect sa business, causing na ang ubang tao ganahan sila mapalit atong stock kasi nakita nila ang potential niya over the long term. So there's a good demand sa mga buying, sa mga buyers, di ba? Now, in this situation where there's limited supply, kaya ginakuptan siya sa shareholders, and naay dako nga demand from the buyers, in that situation, ang presyo sa stock kay lagmit nga mutaas. Okay, so again, that's the situation ng anong mutaas ang presyo sa stock. There's limited supply, gamay lang ang willing to be sold na stock sa market, tapos na great demand, no? Siyempre, gamay lang available, they want to buy it, willing sila usahay to buy it at a much higher price. Okay? But that's just one side of the coin, no? Tanaw na to ang pikas na bahin. In this case, let's say ginabaligya, no? Ginabaligya sa existing shareholders ng ilang stocks, they are liquidating it. Tapos when they do that, wala kayo demand from the buyers, no? There's a reason nga nung ginabaligya nila ang stocks. Tapos sa buyers, wala po'y demand, no? And in this scenario, ang presyo sa stock kay lagmit nga mubaba. Nga naman, because there's weak demand from the buyers, wala kayo ganahan palit, pero daghang supply sa market. Now usually may tabuan na ang mga sellers, no? Ang mga sellers usahay, no, kung ganahan din nila liquidate iyang stocks, willing sila usahay to sell it at a lower price para lang ma-meet to ang presyo sa buyer na weak kayo ilahang price demand. Okay? So those are the two scenarios, no? Sa stock market dili lang siya pasaka na pud siya paubos, and those are the scenarios, no, sa supply and demand na side na makabaluta if the prices of stocks would increase or decrease. Okay? So I hope nasabtan ko na to, no? Ikaduha nga pamaagi para makita sa stocks is pinaagi sa dividends, no? Dividendo, no? Again na kanang dividendo, mao ni siya ang bahin sa shareholder sa profit sa kumpanya nga iyang giinvestan. Syempre sa part owner of the business, kung naibahin no ang mga investors ato, kung pila ang number of shares nga iyang gipanag-iya, mao pud to iyang total na makuha. So, ang may tabo mo ani guys, kung naay sobrang income ang kumpanya, mo desisyon na ang board of directors kung pila ilang i-invest balik sa business. No? Syempre, if they want to grow the business pa, they can put some of those profits back to it para to fuel its growth. Pero they can also decide no how much of that net income ang ilang ibalik sa investors pinaagi sa dividends. Okay? Ang ubang kumpanya na natay ginatawag na dividend policy na nakastipulate gina sila nga fixed percentage or range siya sa net income. Let's say some companies mo na sila fixed 30% of net income should be paid out dividends. Na po ibang companies mo na sila nga 20 to 25% of the net income ihatag in the form of dividends. Okay, so na yung mga companies na nga naa sila dividend policy. Ang uban, syempre wala po, no? So if paid out regularly sa mga stable companies, nindot gini nga source of passive income ang dividends. So in that sense, no, there are two ways for us pala to look into sa stocks, no. Are we in it for its growth potential or are we in it for the income that we get through dividends? Okay? Now, daghan kayo, no? There are hundreds of publicly listed companies sa local stock market na pwede natong pagpilian, no? So, ang next nato nga discussion ani, unsa diay ang lain-laing klase sa stocks. So, una nato nga i-discuss is tawag nato nga preferred stocks. So, kaning preferred stocks nagabayad na sila og fixed dividends, no? Relative sa ilang issue price, no? Again, i-qualify na ko na, no? Nagabayad sila og fixed dividends na sila fixed dividend rate pero relative na siya sa issue price. Okay? So, kasagaran sa ilahang dividend yields kay mas taas sa makuha nimo sa common stocks, no? Mo na ilahang attractive point, no? Kasi syempre, why would you invest in preferreds kung lower yung dividend sa common stocks, di ba? So, usually taas siya og dividend rate compared sa common stocks. Now, kanipod siya, napod na siya potential to appreciate in price, no? So, na yung mga conditions sa market na usahay, nag-trade siya higher, no? So, pwede ta mo kita po diha through price appreciation. But considering the scenario right now, no, na high interest rate environment, makita po nato diri sa table na medyo baba po ilahang trading price right now, no? Because na yung mga other alternate attractive na investment alternatives po na lesser risk. Okay? But for better appreciation, tanaw na to karon, no, ang mga examples niya na adre. I cannot discuss everything, no. I'll just pick one, no. Let's say si Ayala Corporation, kanang class B na preferred stocks nila, no. Kanang ticker symbol sa first na row tawagan na APB2R. No? So makita niyo dira that the issue price is 500 pesos, no. 500 siya gi-issue with a dividend rate of 4.82%. So ang madawat ni mga dividend is 4.82% relative to the issue price na 500. Now, as of November 3, nag-close siya at 485 pesos. So, it's actually trading at a discount no, compared sa iyang issue price. Now, nakita ninyo, if paliton ninyo siya at 485, lower siya sa issue price, pero fixed ang imong dividend rate no, relative to the issue price, mao po ng reason niya nung nitaas ang iyang yield, no? The dividend yield up to the next optional call date, no? Mao na 7.69% siya karon. So pasabutan na kung paliton nimo siya at 485 pesos, ang imong dividend yield is 7.69%. Okay? Now, again, no, clarify lang po nako, no? Next optional call date. Kasi actually kaning companies pwede po na nila paliton balik ang preferred shares sa imo ka. Now mo lang din po ang advantage kasi kung napalit nimo siya at 485, no? Napalit nimo siya at 485, kung paliton nila balik ang preferred shares on those optional call date, no? Optional in the sense na pwede nila i-call, pwede nila dili i-call, di ba? So ang ilang ihatag sa imo is the issue price, which is 500. So moto ni ana ko nga it's already at a discount karon kasi lower yung market price sa issue price. Okay? Yan, no? So let's move on to the next type, no? I see people raising their hands, no? So maybe you can we can discuss the questions after the presentation. So type lang po natin, no, sa Q&A panel. So thank you so much. All right, let's go to the second type of stocks, which we call common stocks. So medyo different na siya sa preferred stocks nimo kasi in the sense na si common stocks variable ang iyang dividend, no? Dili na siya parehas sa preferred stock na fixed ang iyang dividend. Sa common stocks, variable na siya, no? So nagadepende na siya sa profitability sa kumpanya o decision sa board of directors. So for example, makita niyo dira si Globe Telecom, no? Nag-close siya at 1,775 pesos as of today, no, November 8. So in the last 12 months, nihatag po siya og 100 pesos dividends per share. So ang thinking ani, if ang kumpanya muhatag siya same level of dividends moving forward in the next 12 months, tapos paliton nimo siya 1,775 pesos, ang imong expected dividend yield will be 5.63%. Okay? Yung dividends, no, some companies pay it quarterly, some pay it semi-annually, some companies pay it annually. Pero naapoy ubang companies po, bisag blue chip sila, wala sila nagahatag og dividends. So just to just to give insight, no, kung ang inyong habol kay stable dividends, no, mo na inyong kailangan, mas better ang preferred shares sa imuha kaysa common shares or common stocks. Pero kung long-term price appreciation na imuhang habol, then mas dako og potential sa common stocks to appreciate in price kaysa sa preferred stock. So again, it's not about really the returns, no, but really unsa ang instrument that can help you achieve your goal. Is it potential growth sa iyang stock price or is it dividend income? Okay? So if I may ask the audience right now, no, ikaw, asa ba imong mas gusto mag-invest? Sa preferred shares ba or sa common stocks? Can you please chat, no? Sa based atong discussion, asa mo mas hiyang, no? Mas hiyang mo sa preferred stocks or sa common stocks? Ayan, no? So thank you. Na common, napoy both. No? So, yan. Na-common, napoy both, no? Napoy pangutana, no? For day trading, asa man mas nindot. So kung day trading imong habol, Sir Brent, no? Mas nindot sa common stocks, no? Kasi sa preferred stocks, dili kay nimo expect na siya nga mo lihok jud siya, no? To as much as your common stocks. Kasi nga people who usually invest in preferred shares just invest for the dividends, no? So, dili kay na nila priority ang price appreciation. Pero na yung mga price appreciation, pero not as much as sa common stocks. Okay, so thank you for your responses. Okay, so karon tan-awon nato ang characteristics, no? We'll be talking about price appreciation and dividends. No? Tan-awon nato na siya in action. Mo ni siya ang historical performance ni Meralco from 2017 to 2022. So makita agad ninyo diri guys nga nag-fluctuate gyud iyang presyo tungod sa supply and demand market forces. So na mga periods na trend siya higher and diri ta pwede mo kita kasi we can buy low and we sell high. That's how you make money sa stock investing. Napoy mga periods diha nga naga-trend siya lower, no? So pag naga-trend lower ang stocks, we should avoid that time, no? Kasi dili ta mo kitaan na as of this moment, no? Kasi right now, gina-workout pa pud ang short selling, no? But sa short selling man gud pwede ka makita pag nagababa ang presyo, but I think even the brokers, no, they're still trying to prepare for that. But si PSE ready na sila to receive short sell na mga orders, no, as of November 6. But again, right now, no, for me pud better pud if ang atong outlook sa stocks is more of the long-term price appreciation, no? So for now, buy low, sell high sa ta. Okay? Now, despite these mga fluctuations niya, si Meralco naghatag po siya dividends through the years. No? Si Meralco medyo considered siya as a consistent dividend paying stock because of its nature sa iyang business. no? So makita ninyo diha nga nagahatag gid siya og dividendo. Now, actually, those are the two basic types of stocks. But recently, no, baguhay lang mga late 2019, no, if I'm not mistaken, nanatay ginatawag na real estate investment trust, no? So, sabto nato, no, kaning bag-o, no, tawag nato ani is REITs, no. I'm not sure if nadungog ba ninyo, no, but matunog siya sa market recently, real estate investment trust. So kanang mga REITs are essentially companies na registered sa SEC and publicly listed and traded po sa Philippine Stock Exchange. So essentially kanang mga REITs nag-exist na sila para mo panag-iya pod og mga revenue generating real estate assets. So common examples dira mga pwede office spaces, commercial centers, mga hotel, mga resort, or sa mga energy producing na mga projects. So pinaagi sa mga fund and property managers nga naga-manage aning mga revenue generating assets, naga-collect ni ang REIT company og revenue, no? Gikan ani nila tanan. And nakanindot sa REITs is that by law, no? By law required siya to distribute at least 90% of its annual distributable income. So kung annual distributable income niya kay 100 million, required siya by law to give out at least 90% or that's 90 million is spread out to all shareholders. And because of this unique feature sa REIT, it's a good source sa inyong passive dividend income sa inyong nga diversified investment portfolio. Okay? So for example, no, we have here RL Commercial REIT or RCR. Nag-trade siya at 4.76 pesos and makita niyo dira, no, forward full year 2023 effective yield niya is nasa 8.19%. So sa common shareholders sa REIT companies, pasabot ani nagi opportunity for you to earn via stream of dividends and capital appreciation. Nga naman, over time, ang kanang REIT companies nga dividend per share niya usahay nagagrow po na siya along with its share price. Nga naman, that can be a result sa mga revenue generating assets na gina-deposit sa portfolio. Mapansin niyo sa mga REITs, no, usahay naga-infuse sila o more assets to their portfolio. That could actually increase, no, its share price because value adding to siya. Tapos since another income source po to sa company, that can also potentially increase its dividends. So kanang REIT, attractive gina siya nga income generating na security with long-term growth potential. So another example here, you have here MREIT, no? Yung market price niya as of November 3, nasa 12.2 pesos. So isa ni siya sa top pick sa mo ang research team right now. And ilang fundamental target price kay nasa 16.5 pesos. So from the 12.2 pesos na presyo niya, that's around 30% potential upside. On top pa na siya sa dividends that you are regularly getting from the company. Now, let's try to again, no? Similar to Meralco, tanaw na to siya in action, no? In this case, si IRIT ang ako ang gihimong example. No, so makita ninyo din na naga-fluctuate po, no, similar to any other stock, naga-fluctuate po ang performance sa iyang nga presyo. Again, balik ta supply and demand market forces. So na mga periods nga nagasaka siya, indot mo invest ani nga time because of we can buy low and sell high. Pero napoy nga periods nga trend lower siya, so avoid ta during that time, and karon nagahuna-huna pa siya kasi naga-consolidate siya kasi naga-trade siya sideways. Now, despite the fluctuations sa iyang presyo, si AREIT naghatag po siya dividends quarterly sukad 2020. So, naga-increase po siya na, if mapansin niyo 2020 0.93 pesos per share siya. 2021 1.69 na, 2022 1.93, 2023 1.57. No, mura siya nibaba, no? Kay 1.57 na, but actually that's still year to date, no? Tulo pa lang quarters nag-release og dividends si AREIT this year, no? So we're coming in pa sa fourth quarter. And if the same level yung dividends, no, ang gihatag, no, when I look at the history niya, naghatag siya more than 50 centavos per quarter in the last 3 quarters. Now if they would do the same towards the end, so poised ni si AREIT to give more than 2 pesos na dividends for this full year. No? So, makita nimo ang trend, yun, nag-increase yun iya nga dividends. No? So, yeah, hopefully masustain sa company na para good siya for A-REIT na investors. Okay. Now, including REITs, no, daghan ka actually pwedeng pagpilian nga stock sa market, no. There's actually around 300 stocks na pwede nimong pagpilian. Pero periodically, no, si Philippine Stock Exchange naga-select na siya og representative or kumbaga ang ilahang barometer, no, or mahimo na siyang part sa composite index. And 30 na yung ginapilian, no. Kaning 30 mahimo ni siya nga murag benchmark or barometer sa overall performance sa market. And mo nang ginatawag nato nga mga index stocks. So gina-review na siya sa Philippine Stock Exchange twice a year ang index, tapos daghan sila gina-consider, no, liquidity sa stock, percentage silang free float level, full market capitalization unsa sa kadako, no, and daghan pa, no. And among these metrics, no, sila formulate ana, pwede mo decide si PSE na pwede nila i-increase, pwede nila i-decrease ang individual weights kasi bisag top 30 ni sila, dili ni sila pareha og kabug-aton sa index. Na uban stocks diri na more than 10% ang iyahang weight, napoy uban na 2% lang, no? So lahi-lahi siya og weight. So pwede nila i-adjust na siya twice a year. But pwede po nila walay changes. And kanipod dili ni siya fixed ning top 30, no? Kay naapoy power si PSE to delete or add stocks to the index. Okay, so pwede na niya buhaton. So na changes, no? What could be a blue chip today might not be a blue chip tomorrow, 'di ba? So there's that aspect. So kaning mga index stocks, ang common ani nila are blue chip stocks. So siguro ma-observe ninyo din, no? They have actually shared the following qualities, no, na sila good brand recall, pagtanaw pa lang nimo sa iyang logo kabalo ka sa ilang nga business. Pagtanaw pa pud nimo silang business, kabalo ka sa demand sa ilang mga produkto ug mga serbisyo. Probably gani siguro mga customer na mo ato nila. And probably nahimo na nila because dominant ilang market share sa ilang nga respective nga industry. And these stocks are historically proven to weather economic downturns tungod sa ilang kusog nga balance sheet. No? Pansin niyo katong mga company niyo nakita, no? Buhi na sila before pandemic, during pandemic, and after pandemic. Imagine guys, no? Pandemic, 9 months of little to no income na periods, di ba? So katulad yung mga kusgan na business can survive that 9 months period. So I understand na sensitive topic ang COVID, siguro ano na to, no, some might have been affected by it, no, but in the business perspective, it was opportunity to see, no, kung kinsa gyud ang mga isog or kusog og pisi, no, or taas og pisi, no, sa ato pang local dialect. Kasi imagine 9 months of little to no income, how challenging that could have been for the businesses, no? So out of our options, no, ang next question nga atong i-tackle karong gabi una is this, no, unsaon na to pagpili, no, karong daghan tag options, unsaon na to pagpili sa mga nindot nga stocks na pamaliton. Okay, so unsaon na to siya pagpili, no? So if I may ask our audience, na ba mo'y nahuna-hunaan na investan na kumpanya, no, something naala sa inyong top of mind, no? Is there something, no? Just to feel your pulse, no? Sige, can you please chat? Is there a certain stock na interested mo? Ayan, SMPH, no? GFC, napod si Miss Ophelia. Yan, affordable. Okay. Tel, MREIT, Meralco, GFC, Meralco. Naging mga favorites yun, no? Napoy Ali. Okay. Thank you, no? Now, if ikaw, you are a long-term investor, ayan, napoy lista si April, no? We have C-REIT, LTG, SEC, MPT. Okay? Now, kung ikaw long-term investor ka, tapos maka-accept ka a little bit of risk and short-term losses, you can actually research on the companies, no? So pwede nimo tan-awon nilang financial statements, mga balance sheets para mamili ka og stocks na pilion nimo. But the strategy that I'm going to share with you tonight is we call top-down approach, no? Top-down approach. Una, tanawon sa nato ang economic condition sa country, no, sa Philippines. After that, no, based on that economic condition, mangita ta og industry that could grow in such environment. And lastly, if we are able to determine that industry, tanaw na to ang mga companies within that industry nga naay potential to appreciate in price. And hopefully, mapalit na to tong mga stocks with a good margin of safety. So I asked you your stock picks, no, para makabalo ko na if you went through this approach. And try to check, no, kung within that thinking ba siya. So una-una na ang mga investors na tanaw gid na nila ang economic outlook of the country, no. So syempre, they want to check the viability sa investment growth kasi kung bakit ang outlook ng economy, you don't expect growth nga number one, no, if you don't expect growth sa economy, samot na kaya sa mga industries within that country, no? So many usual ng mga indicators na gina-follow. Una, natay ginatawag na sovereign investment grade. Mo na siya nag-determine sa credit worthiness sa isa ka country. So syempre, mas taas ang rating, mas attractive siya for foreign entities na magpautang sa country and invest it there. No? So syempre, if there's foreign inflow sa mga kwarta to invest here, then pasabutan na mas comfortable sila magpautang sa country. Next, muna tayo ginatawag na GDP or the gross domestic product, no? So kani siya nga metric naga-measure ni siya sa overall production sa isa ka country. And kasagaran ginatan-aw ani nila if na ay growth sa GDP over a certain period. Now, for the country to have a robust na economy, no, nga okay iya nga GDP, kailangan po na nila og strong nga labor force. Para syempre, how would they produce an output kung walay workforce behind it, di ba? So, kanang mga investors, ginatanaw na nila ang mga employment and unemployment levels. Kasi, for example, during pandemic, di ba, double digit na unemployment level, I think almost near 20%, no? Kung wala kong masayo, di ba? So, dili gyud na siya healthy during that time kasi usually ang healthy is nasa less than 5% lang eh. So, ginatanaw po na siya. Now of course, no, katong mga empleyado, nagagasto po na sila gikan silang income, usahay naga-trigger po na siya og inflation, no? And to maintain healthy na inflation levels kanang mga central banks ilang ginabuhat ana nila is to manage the country's interest rates para ma-sustain ang economic growth. Kay bisag siguro naka-attend tag Finlit 101, no, murag negative atong tan-aw sa inflation kasi instead nikita atong kwarta by that much, i-deduct pa nato ang inflation para mabalaan nato ang real return, no? But ang kanang inflation, it's healthy to a certain level. No? For example, sa Philippines, ang target sa central bank is 2 to 4%. So healthy na if within that level kasi pangit po if wala inflation kasi unsa po mag-fuel sa growth sa company, no? So healthy levels of inflation. No, ang usahay lang is problema is if mag-shoot up ang inflation above the target. No? Let's say 2 to 4%, di ba niabot tag 8.7%. Karon na nata sa mga around 5% level, no? So dapat i-manage gyud siya para within the target range. Nausahay pa jud, no, dili lang na siya mao kana medyo ma-expect nato na siya. Pero like life, no, nagi mga curveballs sa kinabuhi kana mga surprise lang ba sama sa mga black swan events, no. So pag naay mga black swan events, dapat nimble ta kita mismo as investors na makalikay tag mga ato nga mga events para maka-avoid ta og big losses. But kanilang gyud, no, but kung mag-present siya og opportunity kasi usually basta black swan events everyone is fearful eh. So naay times pud na masubraan pug baligya ang market na murag irrational na pud kayo yung pagbaligya, di ba? So dapat confident pud ta maka-appreciate og opportunities, no, or makita ta og mga chances to grab stocks at a bargain, no? So case in point sa black swan events is your COVID-19 pandemic. Okay? Now, after looking at the overall economic condition, ato ta sa next step, no? Which is going into the industries and sectors ta pwede mo grow in that environment. So, syempre, no, as investors, ganahan nimo i-position nimong kagalingon to those industries na maka-benefit. And if you're exposed in other industries na dili kayo mag-grow, then you can consider to lighten your position. So usually, no, dahil na duha ka classification sa industries, no, I'm trying to simplify it as much as we can, but na-expanded pa ani. But there's two classification. You have their defensive and cyclical. And these are dependent sa different stages sa business and economic cycles. So for example, cyclical industries, naturally dependent sila sa business and economic cycle. Kaya kung nag-upturn ang economy, nag-upturn ang business cycles, these stocks tend to perform better. No? Unsa mga example sana, real estate, financials, consumer discretionary. Kasi when everything is going good, syempre, people can buy real estate, they can also spend more than the usual. No? Kaya tawag is consumer discretionary. On the other hand, no, napod tayo defensive na mga industries na when you look at them, no, stable ang ilang demand kasi irregardless kung sinitabo sa business economy, kailangan nato ilang products and services, no? So dili sila affected kayo sa mga cycles sa ekonomiya. So the likes of utilities, mga healthcare o mga consumer staples. So those are considered to be defensive stocks. Now, after identifying between those industries, let's go to the next part wherein investors analyze the companies under those industries nga na ay growth potential. And mga usual factors na ginatanaw diri are the following. No? Again, this is very basic. With this napay expanded version, siguro you can attend our more intermediate to advanced sessions for this. But basically, no, money ang usual na mga factors that we are looking into. Una, ginatanaw nato ang business model sa kumpanya. Dapat nasabtan nato, ginaunsa nila pag-generate og revenue, ang ilang cost for running the business, how do they price it amongst its competitors, di ba? So when you ask these questions, we're going back to the saying, di ba, nga never invest in something that you do not understand. When you invest in a company, mas nindot if masabtan nato na siya nga negosyo. Next, anindot pod if masinati nato no or makahalubilo nato ang management through siguro mga stockholders briefing or mga report sa mga analyst. Nindot mo gani siya to do background checks and reputation sa First Metrosec platform. Makita man nimo dito kinsa ang mga executive officers, mga directors, so you can do your background check on them. Kasi you need to do that kasi they are the ones who are running and directing the businesses, no? So you have to make sure that they are really people of high integrity. After that, it also pays to look sa mga company valuation. No? Kani medyo fundamentals atong ginatanaw ani. Kasi makatabang na siya og determine, no? Labo na kung nana sa company level analysis, morning nindot na industry karon tapos out of that industry kinsa ang mga nindot na companies, no? So you need to compare the companies among its peers, no? So to pick the cream of the crop, kumbaga, no? So usual na valuation metrics na ginatanaw dire, mga tanaw nimo lang price to earnings ratio, price to book ratio, dividend yield, no, price to sales, no? So you're going to use those relative valuation metrics to compare the companies. And if you'd like to learn more about that, namin ginatawag na basic education on stock trading, wherein dito naman na siya gina-explain. Okay? Now, not only that, no, dapat kabalo pud ta unsa pag-perform sa company in the recent years. Dili lang dapat current year, but actually recent years. So, pwede nimo tan-awon ang trend sa kumpanya sa ilang revenue, nagasaka ba siya, ang production cost ba niya, naga-improve sila because of its efficiency, because of that, naga-increase ba yung net income? So, those are the things that we should look into. And lastly, dapat makabulog po ta sa growth prospects na sa company. Labo na si stock market is na forward-looking na machine. No? So, tanawon yun yung growth prospects. No? Kasi people invest in companies now with future growth expectations. So, unsa man ilang mga key strategies para ma-achieve na siya? And unsa ang pag-benefit sa company sa current economic and industry events. Okay? So that's the usual things, na mga basic things lang na we can look into. No? At our level right now, this is good starting point already. Now, unfortunately, no, likely no dili nato ni siya job ang kanisya no, like this is not our profession no. Kung mangita ta og opportunities to earn sa stocks, naman po tayong mga responsibilities sa kinabuhi. So unsa man na pagtabang sa First Metro Sec. Now fortunately for our clients no, ang among research team nagapublish na siya og mga regular reports sa among platform that caters to different types of investor. Mapa long-term investor man ka, mapa fundamentals based ka nga investor, mapa short-term trader ba ka, no? So nailay-lahi mga reports designed for different types of investors. And para mas masabtan to ninyo nga reports, I encourage you to keep on joining our sessions kasi we're trying to explain all of this through this educational format. Now, I'm going to give you one this evening, no? Kung ikaw long-term investor ka, ganahan ka mo pick stocks individually, gamit ang top-down approach, maganahan ka sa mo ang company research report. Kasi sa aning nga report, makabalo ka unsay bag-o, unsay outlook sa among research team, unsa ilang recommendation, and of course, unsa ilang fundamental target price in the next 12 months for that stock. No, yeah, when you look at this example, no, makita ninyo ang snippet sa among company research report and makita niyo that we have 9 blue chip companies na nami buy calls. Okay? And makita po niyo dira ang fundamental target prices. So, napo ni siya no, not only the summarized report, napo ni siya individual reports na naga-explain on the company level gyud no, unsa ang iyang respective na logic pod niya nung ganahan ng mga research team ana. Now, this report is accessible sa among platform. So kung naka-account with First Metrosec, adto lang ka sa research, makita na nimo dito. So dito kita no, kung mangutana mo unsay nindot na stock, research reports. Now in this current environment no, ang tan-aw sa among research team is ang key para mo outperform ka sa market is patience, selectivity, and nimble na portfolio management. So medyo uptick ta no to different na mga nahitabo sa market, and selective ta sa atong pilion na stocks, and number one yun, patience. Sabo na karon daghan jud kayong mga risk sa market. But still, no, nagyapon na opportunity. Like for example, ang key nami 3 themes karon. Ang first key theme sa among research team is there's an improving trade-off between the monetary policy and financial stability objectives. Now, you've also heard siguro from the news no, nakatong triple R cuts actually positive catalyst na siya sa financial sector kasi maka-trigger na siya og another round of earnings growth because that's actually where they earn their money. And when this happen, that should encourage loan growth sa mga bangko. So among top picks are BPI and BDO, and makita niyo diha ang respective na target prices. So again, no, just to mention sa inyo ha, baka makita ninyo no nga wala diha appeal si Metrobank no, because by policy kami sa First Metro Securities dili na mo cover ang mga listed companies under the Metrobank group sa si Metrobank, GTCap, PS Bank. Kasi we are under the Metrobank group. Okay, but top picks BPI, BDO. Now, ikaduha na mga theme no, in this current environment is the central bank's hawkish tilt is extended. Pero it may be near the end sa iyang rate hike cycle. So makita ninyo si US Fed o si BSP policy rates might be close to peaking already. And as we near that rate hike cycle, no, that may put no upward pressure sa mga bond yields no to recede no. So medyo taas karon ang mga fixed income no, mga interest rates ng mga fixed income assets. So that might present opportunities to enter mga yield sensitive na mga counters. So sama din no ang mga REIT and telco sectors. So in this theme, ang among top pick kay sila A-REIT, M-REIT, RCR. That's for the REITs no, and sa telco we like PLDT. And again, you can see there their target prices. And lastly, amo ikatulong nga theme currently no is resilient demand with pricing power, margin windfall, and strong balance sheet as mitigating factors no. So mga consumer stocks po no, and top picks na mo, so you have CNPF, JFC, and URC. And you can see there also the respective target prices there. Okay? So, mo na ko ang ano sa inyo ano, bonus kasi attend mo aning webinar, mo ni sa ka take away among top picks right now. Now, let's say you're going to invest in the stock market over the long term, no? Ganahan lang ka makabalo how it has performed through the years. And mo na purpose ani nga slide, I'm going to show you yung sa niya pag-fluctuate o perform. So makita ninyo diri na naging mga years that the stock market is positive, no? Makita niyo ng green triangle dira, positive return siya, pero na po yung mga years na negative iyang returns, di ba? Usahay gani, little to no change at all, no? May mga gagmay kayo percentage changes. Pero if tanawon na nimo, no, kung ipon na nimo, mas daghan og years na naghatag siya og positive returns kaysa negative returns. Mao na siguro po na reason nga no ang total growth rate niya nasa around 775.9%. So kung if ato ni siyang i-annualize, no, ang compounded annual growth rate niya is nasa 6.59%. Okay? So makita gyud nato diri no, man ako pasabot kanihan na nindot if we have a long-term perspective sa stock market. Kasi if you're going to zoom in this graph, no, nagi siya short-term volatility, no. If you're in it for 1, 2, 3 years lang, no. So in those time frames makita nimo nga grabe siya kaliko. But to give you clarity on the power of investing sa stock market, you zoom out. When you look at the long-term horizon, diha gini mo ma-appreciate ang iyang nga long-term growth potential. Okay? So I think halata mo po diha sa graph no that over the long term uptrending siya. Okay? Now what if ikaw ang person nga dili pa ka confident to pick stocks pero confident ka nga ang stock market mo grow siya over the long term as you have seen in this graph. Tapos what if busy pag gid imong lifestyle, wala kay time to monitor your stock portfolio. So kung kaya nimo mag-tolerate og mga short-term fluctuations, you can consider no na rather than individually picking stocks like atong gi-recommend namo, again this is an alternative, pwede ra po nimo i-track ang performance sa PSEI. And nakanindot ani you can do this regularly. Now again no, instead of buying the top 30 PSEI stocks and monitoring them individually, pwede lang nimo paliton si First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund, no, or FMETF. So kani si FMETF, it's a mutual fund that tracks the performance of the PSEI pero gina-trade siya sa stock exchange. Okay? So let me do di wala na ko siya na update karon, but let me check no the stock price of FMETF right now. All right, but while I'm doing this no, I want you to see no, I want you to see the graph no, kasi makita nimo diha sa graph nga kanang blue mo nang performance sa Philippine Stock Index, kanang blue, and the FMETF is kanang maroon. Okay, and as you can see, siguro halata mo pod siguro on your end na closely track niya ang performance sa market. Kasi simply put, ang components sa FMETF are one and the same sa imuhang top 30 stocks. But ang opportunity ani is affordable siya sa inyo ha. No, again, this is if you're not picking stocks on your own, ganahan lang kang i-track lang performance sa market. So i-share lang ako kadiyot ang ako ang screen no. Makita niyo dire guys that the presyo of FMETF as of today's close is nasa 96.8 pesos per share. Na 96.8 pesos per share. Now, if we go back to the board lot, no? Click lang ako ng board lot dire. Sorry. Na-board lot dire sa trade, no? Makita ninyo that 96.8 si FMETF. No? So 96.8, it's between 50 to 99.95. So 10 shares minimum. So if you're going to multiply 96.8 by 10 shares, that's actually less than 1,000 pesos. So pasabot na with just your 1,000 pesos, you can actually invest in FMETF already. And you are instantly diversified to the top 30 stocks in the Philippines, no? So, yan, no? And just to let you know, guys, no, sa wala pa yung mga stock market accounts dira, our minimum initial funding requirement, no, sa una 5,000 siya, karon 1,000 na lang. So, katong imong initial funding na 1,000, pwede na nimo ipalit og FMETF na. Basta di lang siya musaka og mga 99 pesos or 100 pesos, makapalit pa ka. Okay? Now, uh, like a regular stock, no, pwede po nimo i-trade si ETF anytime, anywhere, basta naala kay online trading platform. And I'm going to take this opportunity na lang po para makita ninyo on how to actually buy your first stock. Okay? So once you have an account with First Metrosec, log in lang mo, adto lang mo sa trade tab, no? Click lang ninyo ng trade tab diya sa taas, then adto ka sa new order and click ninyo ang buy button. So adto mo sa buy, no? Green na siya, dapat mo green siya. Now, butang lang ninyo mo nga stock code, in this case FMETF. So indicate lang na nimo, mo load na dahil ang bid and ask prices, di ba? Hopefully karon murag makita na ninyo, no? Katong i-discuss na to ganihang bid and ask, mo na ni siya, no? In real terms there is a platform, no? So makita niyo dira, no, in this example, uh, ang best ask price is 111 pesos. Again, this was taken long time ago pa, no? But current price yan 96 kapin lang siya. Now, makita nimo dira yung best ask price, indicate lang nimo na siya dito sa price, no? Kanang red na arrow. Then makita po nimo that na 240 shares available. But let's say paliton lang nimo kay 100 shares lang. So ibutang nimo dito sa volume 100 shares. So automatic po makita nimo ang value niya, no? Adto ka sa right side, makita nimo dito ang value sa imong trade. You can buy 100 shares but minimum is just 10 shares. So makita nimo dira ang breakdown sa charges for buy and sell transactions. And just to flesh it out, no, mao ni siya ang table of charges. So commission is 0.25% or 20 pesos, whichever is higher. Tapos mga VAT, SCCP fee, and PSE fee, wala na may anak. The way we earn money lang is sa commission lang, no? But yan, VAT, SCCP, PSE fee, wala may anak. So sa buy side, 0.295% total. And if you're going to sell it, same lang, pero na naki-additional na 0.6 na sales tax. So sa sell side, 0.895% siya. So total for a closed trade, no, you bought and you sold a stock, total is nasa 1.19%. Okay? So if you're okay with that, then click lang naman yung buy button na. So that's very easy. And if you're going to use our mobile app, mas ayun pa jud ani. But very ano siya, no? Kasi naka-simplify yung design. So, but same process, indicate your stock, indicate the price you'd like to buy it, your volume, and click buy. Okay, so ano lang ka-easy to buy your first FMETF or any stock. Now, let's say ikaw no inclined ka to invest over the long term, I'm going to teach you a strategy that is easy to implement. Ang tawag na to ani niya is peso cost averaging. So simple lang kayo ni siya, no? I recommend this for FMETF or mga mutual funds or UITF, but I don't recommend this to individual na mga stock. So simple lang kayo yung buhaton ani, no? Ang buhaton lang ninyo is to invest a fixed amount at regular intervals, no? Bisag magsaka or baba ang market. But this is a good long-term strategy. This is not a short-term trade strategy. Now, pwede nimo ni buhaton once or twice a month basta consistent lang jud ka. Bisag si Warren Buffett gani nag-ingon, no, kung nag-invest ka in a low-cost na index fund sama sa FMETF nga wala ka nagbutang og kwarta in one time but imo siyang i-average over 10 years, mas dindot ka og performance than 90% sa mga tao nga nag-start og invest at the same time. Okay? So this is the theory, let's put it into practice, no? So natay duha ka professionals dire, si Paul o si Mark, no? Ganahan sila mo prepare sa ilang retirement 30 years from now. Si Paul nang sugod siya og invest today, pero si Mark nag-decide siya to do it 10 years later. So si Paul baguhan pa siya sa iyang trabaho, entry level na job. So ang iyang ma-afford lang gyud taon is 1.5 per month. Si Mark, ano siya, 10 years after na siya. So, syempre, na-promote na, nakadawat ng mga salary increase. So, ano siya, doblihon na ko ang i-invest ni Paul. Himuon niyang 3,000. They both invested in the same, no? Kasi gusto lang nila i-track ang performance sa market. Dili sila ganahan mag-pick og stocks individually. So, nag-invest sila sa FMETF. So, si Mark, nag-invest man siya more per month, naka-accumulate siya 720,000 pesos. Pero si Paul, ang iya na-contribute lang is just 540,000. Siyempre, 1.5 lang gud siya per month, di ba? Now, upon reaching retirement, assuming no 8% compound annual growth rate, ang projected portfolio value ni Mark, no, is 1.7 million pesos, no? So nindot kayo kasi imagine, no, ang 720,000 niya sa pa 3,000 per month, nahimong 1.7 million after 30 years. But on the other hand, ang projected portfolio value ni Paul kay nasa 2.1 million pesos. And you might agree with me, no, that 2.1 million is much better than 1.7 million. No, pero sa makatingta, no, nga naman counterintuitive man siya, JP, no, kay, di ba si Mark, mas dako mo siya gi-invest na kwarta kaysa kay Paul, no? Pero nga nung si Paul, mas dako man siya og total na projected portfolio value nga 1,515 lang man siya. Again, same lang po sila gi-investan. So, sa lang mga difference nila. Ang difference nila is that si Paul, nagsugod siya earlier than Mark. Again, when it comes to investing, time is gold. So again, it's okay if you start small, like kay Paul, as long as you start as early as possible. So, muna ako yun, no? So, very fortunate yun ko enough that na yung mga opportunities to educate the younger generation, no? Ako, I started late, no? I started at the age of 25, no? So, anak ko nga, sayang ay may pag nagsugod ko at age 18 or 19. Kasi, kanang 7 years na difference, dako siyang impact. I think, makita po niyo diri sa example, no? Na importante nga na kay ma-invest, pero pinaka best friend gyud sa investing is time, no? So, nay maabot ang person who started earlier than those na nag-late. Pero again, wala natin mabuhat ana. Ako ang ginabuhat na lang karon is I make sure, no, or I get opportunities na ma-educate na ako ang younger generation para hopefully sila mas ma-educate na sila earlier than me and hopefully magsugod po sila earlier than me. Okay? So in summary, mo ni siya ang mga natun-an nato karong gabi una. Number one, ang stock market investing is like owning a piece of a publicly owned, it's like owning, no, a business nga publicly listed. Now, kaning mga companies nag-issue na silang stocks to raise capital for various projects. No, syempre as a shareholder sa business, pwede kang makita through price appreciation and dividends. And nakabalog po na natudloan ta mo o top-down approach para makapili mo ang good stocks to buy. And lastly, pwede mo makatrade with confidence pinaagi sa First Metrosec research reports. Okay? So I hope you learned a lot from this session, no? So na mga questions right now, no? But please take this time, no, as I present fast slides lang, no, about First Metrosec. But take this opportunity to queue in your question kasi after the last few slides, I'm going to go with the live Q&A. So again, no, mainta na mo'y daghan na tun-an sa aning presentation, but we're here to let you know that pwede mo mag-invite po sa MUA to conduct, no, exclusive and free na mga gamified learning programs and or briefings para sa inyong mga company, sa inyong mga eskwelahan, sa inyong organization, or kahit sa mga kliyente ninyo. So, to do so, email lang ninyo si marketeducation@firstmetrosec.com.ph. Now, kaning mga market education programs namo ma-deliver naman ni siya bisag asa mo sa Pilipinas, kay naman may representatives sa Manila, Cebu, ug Davao. And due to technology, we can also conduct a webinar format. Now, should you decide to invest in the future, nindot mag-invest through First Metrosec because we are multi-platform. Dili nimo kailangan og separate accounts for different types of investments kay ma-access na nimo through First Metrosec via your laptop, desktop, tablets, or bisag mobile phone kasi naami mobile app. Now imagine no, sa imong First Metrosec account, di lang ka maka-trade og stocks, maka-invest na pud ka og REITs, maka-invest pud ka og exchange-traded funds, bisag mga mutual funds, bonds, and UITFs, pwede po. So multi-asset. And fortunately, no, we've been doing quite pretty well kasi nakadawat may multiple awards, no, sa different bodies, no. And we were awarded to be Philippines Best Online Broker, Best Stock Brokerage House, Best and Most Innovative Online Trading Platform, among others. Na po yung mga awards din nga, consecutive years na namo siya nadagan, no. I'm very grateful na because of positive feedback sa mo ang mga kliyente. And salamat po mi, no, labo na sa Bureau of Treasury, no, for recognizing our efforts sa market education. No, natagan mi og kanang plaque or recognition na through our collaboration efforts with them as well. Now, you can open an account by downloading the First MetroSec Go mobile app, no? So, ato lang mo sa Play Store or App Store. And for you to be guided, I'm going to play this video. Okay? But siguro let's do that later, no? After the Q&A na ay account opening video. But let me try to play that.
Once you're done, click the link on the email verification sent. Now, let's complete your account application. First, input your account information. Then, provide your user information. Next, accomplish the investor profile form. Almost there. Read and agree to the terms and conditions. Then click Agree. You will then receive your reference number through the app. Don't forget to save this number because you will need it for your initial deposit. Next, upload or take a photo of these requirements. 1 valid ID, 3 signatures on a piece of white paper, proof of address, and proof of bank account. If you're self-employed, there are additional requirements. Now let's fund your account. You can make your initial deposit through bills payment, online fund transfer, over-the-counter deposit, or remittance. The minimum 5,000 pesos or 100 US dollars can be used to invest in stocks, funds, and bonds. There is no maintaining balance required. Next, you will need to verify your identity. Simply take a photo of your ID and take a selfie. You're all set. An email confirmation will be sent to you in 2 to 3 business days. Happy trading! For more information, visit our help center at help.firstmetrosec.com.ph. All the options and convenience within your reach through International Finance's best online broker and best online trading platform for 4 years in a row. With First Metrosec, it's your future first.
Alright, no? So para mapapaspas inyong account opening application, palihog lang ko gamit sa seminar code na Stock Market 101 para makabalo may ngagikan mo ani nga session. Again, pag manguta na sila, how did you learn about us? Pakibutang Stock Market 101. So feel free to connect with us, no? Among main website is www.firstmetrosec.com.ph. Sa social media channels, pangitaan lang ninyo ang handle na @firstmetrosec. So kung naman yung mga requests, updates, or access concerns, email lang mo customer service at firstmetrosec.com.ph. And lastly, no, we want your honest opinion, no? And again, thank you kayo sa inyong pagtambong aning seminar. Ingna pod mi ninyo, no, how we can further improve the session, no? Ganahan ba mo aning mga Bisaya na mga session? Para mas masabtan gyud ninyo unsa ning mga kabahin sa stock market. Let us know sa feedback form unsay mga parts na nag-work o asa pud mi pwede mag-improve. So ipaliw na ko scan ani nga QR code, idiretso mo ani sa feedback survey form And yan, hopefully to see you there. Ayan, ana si Juliet Capadilla. Oo sir, ganahan kayo kay mas masabtan Bisaya. So, hopefully makita namon na siya sa official feedback form para makabalupan mi if mapadayon namon ni siya or dili. Okay, so with that, no, salamat kayo sa tanan sa pagtambong, no. Karon, we're going to the live Q&A portion sa presentation. Okay, for a while, give me a few seconds lang. Nanay 7 ka questions dire. So, for a while. Okay, let's go to the Q&A. Okay, let me stop my share screen. Okay, let's check the Q&A. For a while. Okay, let's go to the 7 questions lang, no? First, no? Ayan, question from an anonymous attendee, no? How do we know if the purpose of a company in issuing stocks is to pay off debt? Okay, good question kayo, no? And makabalo mo na sa purpose niya is to pay off debt kasi i-indicate na nila sa ilahang IPO prospectus, no? Kasi before na siya makapasa, no? Dili man na sila lang mag-approve nga mag-IPO mi or magbaligya mi stock sa mong company kami ra mag-vote dili, no? Iagi na niya sa mga regulating bodies katong giingon nako ganiha. And isa sa mga requirements sa regulating bodies is the prospectus, no? Investors, the public should know the reason nganong mag-raise sila capital, no? And accountability po na sa company, no nga. For example, nag-sell sila stocks because of this tapos dili nila gamiton for that. They have to disclose that naman po, no? I-require na sila sa PSE, SEC for proper disclosure ang silang gibuhat, no? So accountability na nila kasi syempre if wala na nagigamit sa ilahang gi-promise then na siya yung negative impact sa ilahang negosyo. And of course, yung stock price. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Naipangutanan si anonymous attendee, is the process of buying preferred stocks sa FMS portal same as buying common stocks? Yes. Buying preferred stocks process is the same lang sa buying sa common stocks. How come there is no quoted price at times for preferred stocks? No, so kung wala siya naka-quote na presyo, baka walay willing to sell. No, but I think meron na to some degree na agi na siya, but not as liquid lang siguro as your common stocks. No, so kung walay quoted price on that day, pasabot na siguro wala pay trade transaction during that day. Pero you should be able to see their bid and ask prices. Okay? Thank you. I hope I answered your question. Yan. Yan. Here's a question from Alan. No? Can we recover the investment on a delisted company? No, so that's the challenge lang, no, once delisted na ang company because we don't know the market trading price na niya kasi dili na siya publicly listed. And pag ingana, rather than going through PSE or the broker, pag delisted na magod ang company, dili na siya traded sa stock exchange. So as a shareholder of that business, you'll have to directly, no, communicate with the company mismo, no, through their stock transfer office or their investor relations na office. And you'll be able to no, the next time you'll be able to sell your shares if they offer another round of tender offer. So isa lang gina sa challenges. So pag naay delisting in the future tapos na may hawak na stocks, hopefully you'll consider those aspects as well. Okay, let me scan the other questions. From Sir Joel, no, ma-retrieve pa ba nako ang ako account sa First Metrosec nga dili na active kay wala na ako masudli og fund? Nalay mi no, na yung mga specifications to determine if dormant na siya or suspended na siya. But likely sir, no, kung dugay na mo wala naka log in sa inyong account, or importante lang nala siya yung holdings, no? Kung nasa yung holdings, dili man na siya mawala, no? Baka lang masuspend siya because kailangan ninyo mag-update sa inyong account. So ano lang, reach out na mo sa customer service at firstmetrosec.com.ph. Okay, para ma-check nila. Okay. Sir, pwede mi makapangayong recording ani nga webinar? Yes, you can, no? So siguro I'll ask my teammate, no, if naamoy if you'd like to request for a copy of this webinar, you just need to email events@firstmetrosec.com.ph or pwede po sa customer service at firstmetrosec.com.ph. Then we will provide it to you pero nala siya number of days lang na active siya. Okay? But yes, you can. Pwede mo makapangayo o recording. Sir, if madilist ang isa ka stock, unsay possible tender offer price below or above the IPO price? And ang maka-answer jud ana is the company, no? Kasi syempre, ang company naman na sila, no, either the company or a consortium of bidders, pwede man po na paliton ang stocks from the market for the listing, no? But the tender offer price dependent gid na siya sa ilang i-declare. But na sila ginagamitan na usual reference ata nga they usually put a premium on top of the average traded price over a certain period, couple of weeks or couple of months ba. But dili siya reference ang IPO price, but ang recent traded price niya. So I forgot the exact time period, no, but either couple of weeks na average trading price niya tapos butangan lang nila ang premium on top of that. But yun, to know if it's above IPO, depende sa price na giset nila. Wow, nagkadaghan ng questions, no? Okay, for a while, let me scan first. Is short selling of stocks available in FMS? As of this moment, dili pa, no? But please keep posted sa mga social media channels or log in frequently sa inyong account kasi if once available na siya, we will let you know. Okay? So when it comes to the available stocks na for short selling, si PSE ang nag-require na siya gigawas na list, no? So those stocks lang are available. Usually mga very liquid na mga stock siya. So we'll let you know pag pwede na short selling sa FMS. Thank you. I hope I answered your question. Okay, so no, here are some questions. No? So, but I'll be able to take couple na lang questions no, kay 7:45 na. Medyo na-extend na ganito sa 7:30 na to, no? Okay, so siguro last question from Miss April, no? With the ongoing political wars and the US threat to attack sa Middle East, can we expect the market to fall? If yes, by how much? So ano talaga siya, no? That's a risk factor, no? Geopolitical tensions have ano talaga, no? Negative impact siya or cautionary siya ang kanang mga iyan nga mga tensions. But I think, no, on top of that, no, dili lang ka na ang atong tan-awon, but also I think isa ka driver gyud is the interest rate of central banks, no? Kasi syempre kung the interest rates keeps going up, negative yun na siya in general sa equities, no? But again, that doesn't mean that you should avoid it, no? Kasi basin usahay, due to that condition lang, napoy mga stocks na baka na-value na, no? Kasi nabentahan na siya because of conditions lang. So again, if you'd like to know our top picks, mo to kung i-discuss kaniya sa session. Yeah, imong pangutan na sunod, if yes, how much, no? No one can really tell. No one can really tell no how much the market will drop, no. Dili bolang kristal, no. But we can have estimates, no, or we can have expected levels, no. Mga tawag nato ana mga support or resistance level kung asa siya pwede mo padulong, no. Pero dili ta sure if didto ba gid siya mo shoot, murag didto lang siya mo padulong. no? Possible pa ganila, no? And I think right now, let me check ang market na to. It ended at 6,155, no, today. So I think ang next na resistance level, if ever musaka siya, probably nasa 6.2, 6.4. Those are your next resistance level. Pero if ever mo baba siya, ang pwede niyang adtuan, pwede either towards 6,000, no? The 6,000 na level. And after sa 6,000, possible 5,700. So those are your key levels na makita ninyo karon. Okay? So, yan, no? So I hope I was able to answer your questions. Yan, no? Another question from anonymous attendee, no? What did you say again earlier na 3 traits needed? Patience, selectivity, and nimble na portfolio management. Okay? Nimble portfolio management, pasabot ato na medyo, kung na mga nahitabo sa market, dapat medyo uptick ta when it comes to lightening or adding exposure sa ato ang portfolio. Okay, so I think napayuban questions na wala na mo na answer, no? So maybe we can just get back to you on this, no? Or you can reach out to us para ma-answer na mo inyong questions. You can, I'll show you na lang, no? You can reach out to me directly, no? You can email me, jbilliones@firstmetrosec.com.ph, or you can contact my work phone. That's 0999-221-1506. Okay? So, yeah. So with that, no, thank you so much for attending. I don't want to take too much of your time, 7:50 na, no? So, baka gutom na more something. So, thank you so much, no, for attending. And hopefully, daghan kayo mo na tunan, and see you, no, sa among next na Bisaya na webinar. Alright, amping mo kanunay. Bye-bye.
We put your future first. Backed by the Metrobank Group, First Metrosec provides the best service through different tools and platforms. You can invest in multiple assets in pesos and US dollars. Diversify your portfolio with the country's leading managed funds through FundSmart, and gain access to the country's best trading platforms through web or level up with Pro. Plus trade anywhere with First Metrosec Go. All this and more through the trusted and multi-awarded First Metrosec. Easily open your account today. We put your future first. Backed by the Metrobank Group, First Metrosec provides the best service through different tools and platforms. You can invest in multiple assets in pesos and US dollars. Diversify your portfolio with the country's leading managed funds through FundSmart, and gain access to the country's best trading platforms through web or level up with Pro. Plus trade anywhere with First Metrosec Go. All this and more through the trusted and multi-awarded First Metrosec. Easily open your account today.